Hello guys, my name is Amit Sani and I welcome you on this daily UPSC MCQ series. And in the evening, these lessons are coming. We are referring all important sources like EPW, PIB, and News on Air, and all these important areas of current affairs where questions UPSC asks. So let's start the lesson. This comparison is going to be very important. In the morning, the Hindu lessons they come, and you can check these qualities of these lessons and the level that we are trying to touch the UPSC one. So this is important. So Pocket News app is trending on Google Play. You can download that. And regarding these courses, you can get the information below the video. All the description is given there. You can call on these numbers and you can visit the website also. So the chat section is available there. And here you can get the PDF and you will also find the Telegram channel there. You can follow me on Instagram too. And let's start. Northeastern Council is a constitutional body mentioned in Article 371. Recently in Assam's Guwahati, this council's meeting that was concluded, and it was attended by our Home Minister, and he clarified some issues regarding 371 because some suspicions were going on, like 371 has some special provisions regarding these northeastern states. So he said that we will not tamper with the 371. 370's issue was different and that was temporary, but here it is important and we are not going to touch the 371. And this Northeastern Council is the most important one issue there, and they have got the allocation as in highest numbers this year. So that is also mentioned there. And you see in India there are 5 zonal councils: North, Central, South, East and West. And they were established according to the States Reorganizations Act of 1956. That's correct. But this Northeast Council is not among them. That's a separate one, and it is a kind of a advisory body that was established under a special act for that. So this was the Northeastern Council Act of 1971. So according to that, it was established as a statutory advisory body. So it's not a constitutional body. It is not mentioned in the Article 371. So this is wrong, and the second one is also wrong. D, none is the answer here. You can see here this was established in 1972, and this act was there, statutory and advisory body. Next, these are the goals here, and 68th plenary session of Northeastern Council was held in Guwahati, September 8 and 9. That's important. All the details are given here, and they are mentioning that we have allocated 105 crores in 2018 and 19. So that's important. Next, first ever cross-border petroleum products pipeline in South Asia is recently inaugurated between. You see, first ever cross-border petroleum. This is unique for the South Asia region, and it is first ever cross-border petroleum product. We have important cooperation agreement with Nepal, and it is going on since 1973. So this issue is regarding India and Nepal, and Modi ji from India and Mr. Oli from Nepal, they have inaugurated this important pipeline, and Motihari in Bihar, and that is connected with the Amlekhganj of Nepal. So this is going to be the first ever cross-border petroleum product pipeline in South Asia. Okay, so the answer is B, and you can see the details which are given here. And a lot of things are happening between India and Nepal, and always this country is very special because the Chinese influence is also there, and they are always in a kind of a dilemma between China and India. India is the obvious neighbor there. Nepal has many linkages, like the religious linkages, the past history, everything is there with India. So India is a natural neighbor there. China is there for different reasons because only the economic and financial issues are there, and for those regions and the dominance created by China there, that pulls Nepal towards it. So that's the problem for Nepal actually. Next, influenza virus. A recent WHO issue, the study was going on, and they explained this issue, and they declared India as bird flu free for this year, as they did earlier in 2017. In 2009, bird flu was declared as a pandemic for this world, and most number of people, they lost their lives. But in 17 and in this 19 year, they have declared India as bird flu free. So that's important. But you see, the second statement is wrong, because bird flu is H5N1. This is H1N1 here. H1N1 is swine flu. So there is a difference. H5N1 is the bird flu. So second statement is wrong. First says A, B, C, D are the types, so that's correct. But you see, A and B, they are dangerous for humans, and they are the causes of epidemics in countries and areas. C creates mild infections, and D is unknown to the humans and it affects mainly cattle. So this statement would be wrong here because it says C and D are fatal for humans. This is wrong. You can see the detail here. In 1980, they issued this nomenclature: A, B, C, D are types. A is the most important one for humans, and A and B, they cause epidemics, and C and D are not important for humans. Influenza is a contagious, and it's a very very important virus for humans. Okay, and you can see A has many subtypes too. So that's the important thing. Influenza A subtype H5N1 and H9N2, H7N1, H1N1. These two are important for most of the regions because many of the infections were from these two. Next, these are the definitions. And first, Krishna Water Dispute Tribunal, KWDT. You see, we know that rivers are a huge political issue, and regarding these states, they are one of the most important topics if you talk administration wise or politics wise. So the information regarding these tribunals and the river disputes and all, that must be perfect to you. Now, first tribunal was created in 1969. It was the second one which got instituted in 2004. So this statement is wrong, and obviously the report came in 2010. So that's correct, but this statement is wrong because first one came in 69 and the report came in 73 and it got published in 76, and they gave maximum water to Andhra Pradesh. You see, Krishna rises in Mahabaleshwara hill station of Maharashtra. So it is not Trimbak Plateau. Near Trimbak Plateau, then the Godavari river rises, and that is the area near Nasik. This is the area near Pune for Krishna. So this is also wrong, and first is also wrong. And you see, River Disputes Act 1956 is the most important act regarding these tribunals because these tribunals are established according to this important act of 1956. Okay, so both the statements are wrong. D9 is the answer here. You can see Andhra Pradesh has some issues regarding the award there, and obviously the second report of this 2004 tribunal, that has not got published in official gazette, but Andhra Pradesh seeks to relook the Krishna Water Tribunal's order there, and they have gone to Supreme Court there, and that issue is protested by Maharashtra and Karnataka chief ministers jointly. So that's the important issue. You can see Pune, and it is the Mahabaleshwar here, and this crosses Karnataka, then Telangana, which was not there in 2004, and this is Andhra Pradesh now. Godavari comes here. So because in 2014 the Telangana was created, so that's why they are extending the time for this order here. Okay, that's the issue, and the maximum water they have allotted to Andhra Pradesh state. Next, foot and mouth disease. You see, tomorrow our Prime Minister is going to launch a very important program. We will see the details tomorrow for that, but you see, it is regarding the health management of cattle and these animals, and foot and mouth disease and brucellosis. These two important diseases are very severe and highly contagious, and the question is regarding FMD. FMD is a viral disease, it is not a bacterial disease. Foot and mouth virus is there, and it affects cattle and swines, and you see, it does have a very important impact on milk production. Milk production drops up to 100% with the foot and mouth disease infection, and it's a very problematic phase for these cattle and all. The blisters are there and they burst, and they are always in pain, and that may be fatal. It is not managed very well. So first is wrong, second is wrong, third is also wrong, because India has not eradicated these diseases. We are making a plan. By 2025 we will control them, and by 2030 we will try to eradicate them. So D9 is the answer here. You can see they are going to vaccinate all bovine, sheep, goats and pigs. Okay, and their numbers are also given here. Earlier this scheme was there, and 60-40 financial mechanism was there, but now 100% funding will come from central government. So that's important. So tomorrow this important program they are going to launch, and the cost would be more than 13,000 crore rupees for the central government there. So that's important. And you can see here 30 crore bovines, 20 crore sheep and goat, and 10 million pigs are going to be vaccinated here. So total 51 crore animals. Next, arrange salt producing states in decreasing order. We all know Gujarat is the highest salt producing area. 71% of the India's salt production is there from Gujarat. It has all the history in the independence movement. We know the salt satyagraha there, and the Dandi March, which was regarding the salt only, and the salt laws and all. It has all its history. So Gujarat is the highest producing state. Second one is the Rajasthan. Sambar Jheel, we all know about that. West to Jaipur, the Sambar Jheel is Sambar Lake is there. So that is second one. Tamil Nadu is the third salt producing state, and after that only 1% is there for rest of the country. So the answer would be C, 3, 1, 2 and 4. You can see these are the data of production. But now a shocking detail. Rajasthan is the second highest producer, but the consumption, per capita consumption of the iodized salt is very less, only 65.5%. That's shocking. And these people are developing all these diseases like goiter and psychomotor diseases, developmental problems, and many issues, because iodine is extremely important for humans. And in these areas where they are producing salt, there the consumption is also low. So Tamil Nadu, the third highest producer, ranks lowest in coverage of iodized salt. That's shocking. And the Rajasthan's data is here. In Tamil Nadu, only 61.9% people consume iodized salt. So this data is very much shocking for us. JNK is the best state here. You see, in many parameters, JNK is a better state than all the average states of India. Next, assisted reproductive technology. Recently, a shocking issue came when in vitro fertilization, the IVF reproduction issue, that is called assisted reproductive technology. With the help of that, they made a 74-year-old lady a mother, and that is the oldest mother now. She has given birth to twins. That's really shocking. 74 years old. That was so inhumane, and that was a kind of a madness that they have shown, and it was a kind of a utter misuse of this technology. So there is no act actually. There was a bill which did not become an act till now. So this was 2017 ART bill, and it set the age limit minimum 18, means below 18 it will not be allowed to use the IVF technology there, and the maximum is 45, because after 45 many complications can be there for the mother and for the kid both. So C is the answer here. And in this bill, proposal was regarding 45 years of age, and this was the case, and that was really shocking, where these Andhra Pradesh Guntur town, where 74-year-old women recently became the oldest ever mother. Next, UNFCCC's COP21 that was held in 2015. So that was the most important one till date, and all the important goals, all the important issues, IPCC's directions regarding the 2 degree centigrade challenge and all were discussed there, and we had submitted our intended contributions there regarding climate change issue. One more issue was there, Bonn challenge, and that was regarding the degraded land and the deserted land there. Means we are going to take this challenge, voluntary challenge, and we will reverse all this land and we will make it fertile land again. So maybe for the agriculture or for the forest purposes, these lands will be rejuvenated. So that challenge we took there. But you see, recently we have revised that particular target. Earlier we made a target of 21 million hectare land till 2030. We made this target that we will reverse this much hectare of land. Now we have revised this 21 to 26 million hectare of land. So we have upgraded our targets, and that's really great. So this statement is wrong, because earlier they said that by 2021 we will reverse around 8 million hectare land, and then in the next 8-9 years till 2030 we will reverse additional 13 million hectare land. So that's the issue. So first is wrong, second is correct here, because it was well accepted that 30% of the geographical land of this country that is going under the process of degradation. So only 2 is the right answer here, and first is wrong. You can see we have upgraded our targets there. Next, integrated check posts, approved number of these posts. How many are these posts? These are actually 7, and this issue was there in the newspaper by Home Ministry there, and 5 of them they are completed, and on 2 they are going to work, and additional 13 will be taken for approval later. So the answer right now here is 7, that 7 are approved. And which are these? ICP Raxaul and Jogbani, they are there on India-Nepal border. ICP Petrapol and Agartala on India-Bangladesh border. ICP Atari on India-Pakistan. ICP More is there on India-Myanmar, and ICP Dauki on Bangladesh. So these 2 are due now, and all these 5 are completed. So this is all for today. We will meet again tomorrow with many more questions, and thanks a lot. Keep watching. It was Amit Saini.